But now. It says it's streaming.
Are we muted? Are we
Still
muted?
not working.
Are we muted?
No, we're not working. We're gonna mute here, fans. Okay, hello fans. We had some technical difficulties there. We are live here at NFL Marmot Community Middle School in McGregor, Iowa. Broadcast tonight's Upper Iowa Conference matchup between the North Fayette Valley Tiger Hawks and your MFL Marmot Bulldogs. Early here in the first quarter, the Bulldogs are out to a 3-2 lead. Tiger Hawks driving the ball up the floor. Number 23 is not on our roster. We have 3 minutes and 16 seconds here left in the first quarter. Trappy, what do you think about the Bulldogs' defensive effort here so far?
I think they're doing good, but I think they need to look for more passes and get some steals.
And Shields there with the bucket. NFV hits a bucket there, ties the game up here at 5-5. Shields drives in the lane, kicks on the top to Cotman. Nice crossover dribble, attacks the middle of the paint with a runner. It is good, and the Bulldogs take a 7-4 lead.
And
The
then
scoreboard was
actually-
wrong there on that last possession. Pass the wing for NFV. Number 1, Harley Lockhart drives to the middle. It's tied up. It'll be NFV ball out of bounds. Miss Trappy here. What do you look to see for NFV here to get their offense rolling in the rest of the quarter here?
I think that they should look for more passes and more open shots.
Miss Trappy here. While we are watching the game here, let's talk about your career as a basketball player. What do you know about the game?
Not much.
Well, your sister, right, is one of the good players in the 8th grade team. And
Yeah.
You've been on the game your whole life. Don't tell me you don't know much.
I know stuff, but I'm not very good at it.
That's all right, but to be a great announcer, you just have to just keep talking and enjoying the game.
Not really sure.
Here
what
we
to
are.
say.
Tonight's officials are Miss Shauna Lang making her debut officiating, and Mr. Randall Filling, veteran official. Bulldogs here back on offense in the front court. Shields passes it on top. Cotman for 3. Long rebound by Brecklin Schutte. Drives the right right sideline. Cotman on top. Passes on the left wing to Shields. Pass to Cora Donlin, who is tied up by number 17, Lauren Schleck of North Fayette Valley. NFV has some really solid here defensive players. MFL Marmac here looks to get a nice easy bucket off an inbounds play. Shields pass in here to Hagensek, left-hander. Couple dribbles on top, passes the ball. Shields for 3 is no good. Long rebound comes out of Brecklin Schutte. She attacks the boards hard. Passes on top there. Shields drives right, passes for 3. Cotman, and it is good. And the Bulldogs have taken a 10-4 lead. Miss Trappy, let's talk about the offense for the Bulldogs here. What is working so well?
I think that they're they have great passes and their shots are falling nicely.
Hey, absolutely here. NFV struggling on the offensive end a little bit. MFL Marmax D is tenacious. NFV for 3, that was Reagan Sass, a little bit long on the shot. Long rebound. Number 12, Taylon Streef. Molly Cotman drives the floor, makes the shot, passes the left wing. Maddie Shields attacks the middle. Ooh, Lee looks to travel there. Cora Donlin shot's a little short. Allison Hagensick with the tie up, and it'll be NFV basketball here. We have 43 seconds left in the first quarter. What a beautiful night here in McGregor. Snow is falling outside. We're going to get a shout out here to our cameraman, Bentley Foley, running the camera here for us. Nice pass into the post, NFV. I'm on the wing. That is number 8, Miss Fuentes. Passes into the middle. Schrader on top. Ooh, maybe look to travel there. Steal by Molly Kottman, and she is off to the races. Up the left sideline, attacks the middle of the floor. Hits a runner, and it is good, and the Bulldogs are out to a 12-4 lead. Here we go. MFL Marmac, or 14-4 lead here, excuse me. MFL Marmac driving the basketball here on offense, playing solid defense. So we have some confusion here at the end of the quarter. The scoreboard was wrong again. We are MFL Marmac 12, NFV 4. We'll be right back here at the second quarter of action. Okay, we are joined here live in between the first and second quarter with MFL Marmac 8th grader Miss Kendall Egan. Kendall, give me some keys in the game for the 8th graders to pull off a win here for the Bulldogs in game number 2 tonight.
NFV has lots of tall girls, so I think that 8th graders, we're going to need to be big down below so they can't get any good shots, and we're going to have some pretty good passes and rebounds.
Absolutely. Hey, how is the season going here for the 8th grade MFL Marmac team?
It's going really good. I think overall our team is just so well built from past years that we just got it all down.
Oh, absolutely. Well, good luck to you, Miss Egan, and thanks for stopping on here at the end of the quarter with us.
Thank you.
And we are back here in McGregor with the second quarter just underway here. I'm joined with my co-host, the fantastic Miss Kinley Trappy. We should talk a little bit more here, but we are learning as we go, right, Miss Trappy?
Right.
Comment on top here, 4-3. Just a little short. Great effort by on the rebound. Oh, we lost some glasses there by Miss Moore from NFV. NFV in the front court now. Comment all over her out up front. Shooty with the steal. Come up the right sideline. A little bit out of control. She's fouled. Oh, no, called.
No fouls.
Shields with a rebound after a mad scramble. Shields is fouled, and she will go to the line for 2. Miss Trappy, as I noticed here, a lot of the MFL Marmac girls have knee pads. The NFV ones do not. Tell me about that process. Why do we wear knee pads in basketball?
So I do know that Molly and Allison are on the ground a lot, and then I do know that Lily has some knee pain, so that might be why she has knee pads.
Does your sister wear knee pads in the 8th grade game?
She's supposed to, but we'll see if she does.
But she doesn't listen to her mom. Oh, wow. Bulldog fans, you heard it here first. Trinity Trappy does not listen to mom and dad. I don't know if he's having a little confusion here in the inbound. And if he passes to the wing, that is number 15, Vivian Ambrosen. Coleman with the steal, leads up the break. She's attacking the right wing. Carol's following in behind her, passes on top to Lily Shields. Dribbles right, then crosses over left, finishes with the right hand, fouled. Count the basket. What a big shot for Lily Shields. MFL Marmac is out now to a 16-4 lead. The free throw line here on the season, Lily Shields is 68% free throw shooter. We're not sure those are real numbers or not, but that's what the ladies here at the bench are telling me, so we're going to go with it. Ms. Trappy, what is some keys to success here for Fayette Valley in the second quarter to get rolling here?
I would say get more of their rebounds and take more shots.
Yeah, appreciate that top-notch um, comments there. And Shields back on the break. Here she is, left hand. Flails out of bounds off the back of the backboard. Is out of bounds and heading the other way. We have a timeout, North Fayette Valley. And we're going to take you to our sponsors here. Tonight's game is sponsored by Allen Roofing and Construction, Pat's Electric, and Cater Farms. Thank you to our sponsors tonight. We'll hit a commercial break. And we're back live here from MFL Marmac Community Schools Macgregor Center. NFV's driving the ball up the floor. Passes on the wing. On the wing, number 27, that's Cody Batterson. Passes on top to 25. Jocelyn Murray. Shields with the steal on the break. And, she misses the bucket. NFV driving the ball up the floor again. Pollock driving the ball. Brecklin Schutte with a great attempt. Knocked ball out of bounds.
We're really thankful for tonight's refs because if it was Mr. Burke, this would be a rough game.
I appreciate that. All my fans, that's the beauty about officiating there, Miss Trappy. Everyone in the gym thinks you do a bad job, even though you are a top junior high JV official. Our tonight's officials are doing a great job here through quarter and a half.
Way better than you.
Off of off of Allison Heggensick. Got a foul on NFV. Heading the other way. The Bulldog basketball here coming out of the foul. Common walking the ball up the floor here. We are 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Shields with a screen. Rolls to the bucket. Cotman drives to the middle. Leaves the shot short on the right-hand side. And if he is walking the ball up the floor here, looking to get their offense rolling. We got a moving screen. Cotman playing some tough defense all over the NFV ball handler. The great pass to Brecklin Schutte. Attacks the rim. Left it a little bit long. Miss Schutte's their fantastic defender. I believe a first-year basketball player. Is that right?
That is correct. Well, she played a little bit last year, but I don't know if she did it full on because of wrestling.
She's been a great addition. One of the fantastic additions here to the 7th grade team.
You can tell she's a wrestler. She's very aggressive.
Absolutely fantastic. Also one of the best players in the MFL Marmac 7th grade football team. Schutte passes on the wing to Shields. A little bit long on the pass. And it is out of bounds. And NFV with some more mass substitutions. The MFL Marmac bench, I believe, only runs runs 3 or 4 deep. And the bench for NFV, they've got a whole army sitting over here. We got 3 minutes to go here in the second quarter, and NFV passes on the wing. Number 33, Mullery, passes back on top to number 19. That is, again, Amelia Pollock, and she had a carry there, and the Bulldogs look to extend on their 17-4 lead here. 2 minutes and 44 seconds left in the second quarter. Molly Cotman drives the ball up on the right-hand side. Now she's in the middle of the floor, waiting for a screen from Shields. She pulls up for 3, and a little bit long off the back of the rim. Great rebound there by NFV, and they look to push the ball up the floor. And a great, that's the old middle school. You got to let them get in the front court rule. Great effort there by Allison Hagen. Okay, we are back here with after some technical difficulties. Miss Trappy, so far the Bulldogs are kicking butt here. We are live here from McGregor. Miss Trappy, what do you feel here about the Bulldogs here in the second quarter? They're really done well.
I feel like they look good offensively and they're getting some good rebounds and passes in, and then defensively they're quick to get back and have good steals.
I mean, yeah, when you play a half of basketball and get up 4 points, you are doing something right. Now, hopefully, the offense can get rolling here. NFV is getting back on defense and causing some problems for the Bulldogs. And that's an NFV basket. So we have a Shields attacks the rim, goes up for a layup. Oh, is no good off the rim to the right. Ooh, NFV girl may have traveled there. The floor here in McGregor is slippery, so you're going to expect some kids to slip and travel once in a while. Shooty with the rebound, attacking up the floor, passes over there again to Cotman. On the wing to Shields, on the wing to Hagensick. She fires up a shot from about 18 feet or 16 feet, and it is good. And the Bulldogs have pushed their lead now, 17-5. And if he's walking the ball up the floor here, Ambrosen on top, crosses over, attacks the rim, falls down. Cotman's mad scramble, shooting on the wing. She's fouled. Somersaults into the wall. Hopefully Shooty is okay. That was a wicked fall.
Looks like she landed on her hand.
She's tough. She's that farm tough wrestler. And I'll give the officials here explaining how the proper free throw situation works from NFV. That's the great thing about middle school basketball. We are always learning, especially here, in the late in the second quarter in a 12-point game. And Mr. David Corlett here is coaching the 7th graders today. I believe Coach Shooty's on vacation.
She is, and she forgot to bring me with her.
She did not bring Miss Trappy, who is the favorite manager of the coaching staff.
Head of operations.
Head of operations, according to herself. We don't know if that's true or not. That's just the rumor at the middle school today. And the Bulldogs here with 35 seconds to go have opened up an 18-5 lead. Another Fayette Valley. Pollock's walking the ball up the floor. Codman's all over her on defense. 27 is Batterson, dribbles the ball on top. Trying to back down Cotman all the way from the three-point line. Passes over to Pollock, who passes over there to Kamstra. Flips the ball up. It is no good. Lily Shields bounces off a defender. Gets the rebound. Looks to push. Passes on the edge to Cotman, who fires a deep three. It is no good. And bounces out of bounds, and we will have NFV basketball here with 2.1 seconds here left in the quarter. Pass in NFV, fires up for long, it is no good. And we are heading to the second half here. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors. And we are live here at halftime with newly hired MFL Marmac girls track coach, Miss Brianna Wurgis. Coach Wurgis, what are you looking forward to the upcoming track season? I know you have a really talented squad coming back. Tell me about that team.
Absolutely. Oh, we carried a lot of first place finishes last year, and I hope we can continue to do that this coming year. And I hope they can be awesome leaders for our small group of 7th graders. But even though we have a small group of 7th graders, I think we'll have a lot of amazing potential in that small group, those small numbers. So, we also got new track uniforms coming in. So I think the confidence is going to be there, looking all snazzy in our new uniforms.
Yeah, it's about time we get some uniforms. I'm pretty sure those uniforms were a little bit dated, back in maybe 2008 when I was in middle school. Probably the same ones we've had since then.
Yeah, that's kind of embarrassing. They're older than all of these kids.
So, that's the beauty of middle school sports, kids, is that you get stuck with whatever you have for facilities.
And I really do think that how you dress and how you look does play a huge factor in how you perform. And so I really hope that having these nice, sleek-looking track tops will make us stand out and make us perform better.
Well, absolutely. Well, thank you, Miss Wurgis, for stopping by here. Their halftime interview. We look forward to catching up with you during the track season.
Yes, thank you.
So we're back at halftime here. This is Brandon Burke joined with Kinley Trappy here at the half. We had a pretty nice crowd here in McGregor tonight for a Monday night middle school basketball game. So far through 2 quarters here, Miss Trappy, what are some of the strengths of the Bulldogs here, and what are some things they should look to improve on here into the second half?
I would say our strengths are definitely rebounding and looking for passes. I say that we could take more shots and hope to make them fall.
Yeah, I also think, with tonight, with officiating crew working together for the first time, they're doing a nice job. We also have a solid amount of fans here tonight. And in typical middle school kid fashion, I have a middle school kid right here right in front of me dancing, trying to make us laugh.
Shout out to Charlie Campo, 6'7".
Live on the internet here. Anything. Kids are something else that drives me nuts. We are... MFL Marmac, I believe, the record here for the Bulldogs?
7th grade has lost 1 game against Key High, and then 8th grade has also lost 1 game.
To Cresco, right?
To Cresco.
Cresco, yeah. So we're looking here in the 3rd quarter. Looking to get back to action here, live from the McGregor Center here at MFL Marmac. Game's rolling. Looks like it's going to be white ball here to start. Shields doesn't hit the ball to bounce here on the edge. Pass is going to look like be a Cotman there. We have also number 21, Allison Hagensick, number 14, Isabel Carroll, and number 5, Brecklin Schutte. Cotman on top, passes to Carroll on the wing. Great bounce pass to Shields, who finished with her left hand. The Bulldogs with a quick bucket here in the second half and are out to a 20-5 lead. Passes on the edge to Molly Cotman on defense. Great steal there by Lily Shields. A mad scramble, NFV out on top there. Kaminstra with the play. And it looks like Pollock steps out of bounds. It'll be Bulldog basketball. I don't think we have Molly Cotman. Molly Cotman tying her shoes here. Miss Trappy, what are some keys here in the second half for NFV to get rolling here?
I would say to look more live on defense and get more steals, and then to make more shots.
Yeah, absolutely.
And rebounds.
Absolutely. They did a nice job there. The board there, that was Ambrosen walking the ball up the floor here. Now as Pollock, she passes in the middle to Batterson. Rips the ball out of there. Fires the ball up, and it is short off the front of the rim. Great block there by number 12 for the Bulldogs. Lily Shields makes the pass on the wing to Allison Hengenstek, who puts it up just a little bit off to the left. And it's going to be a jump ball, and that is going to be NFV basketball. NFV here with a good start here to the third quarter, playing some really solid defense for the Tiger Hawks. 27, Betterson drives to the rim, stripped by Cotman. Looks ahead to Schutte. Would it run the floor? It is up, and it is good, and the Bulldogs have now opened a 22-5 lead on the Tiger Hawks.
We are fast breaking like crazy.
They are. The Bulldogs do a great job pushing the ball up the floor.
Happy feet.
Ms. Trappy, what would you like to say to the Bulldogs defense? They have a tendency to not move their feet and reach and grab.
I would say that's just your personal opinion. I think they look great.
Well, Ms. Trappy, that's a pretty obvious foul there, but I guess, sometimes you get hometown announcers. That looks like that's what you want to be. Pressure defense. And fighting through the ball there. NFV with a turnover, and it's going to be MFL Marmac basketball here. Shields into Common, who walks the ball up the floor. Carroll sets a high screen. Common on top. Oop. Using the screen again for Carroll. Carroll with a pass up top to Shields. Shields with a rip move to the left, now back to the right. Tries to pass in the wing. Cotman, it is picked off by Pollock, and she is flying up the floor for NFV. Double screen at the top for NFV. Crossover and a foul called on Lily Shields. I think the Bulldogs are lucky not to have more fouls called here.
I think the Bulldogs are lucky to not have you have a ref.
They love to reach and grab here. So that's something I look for the Bulldogs here to improve in the second half, is to move their feet a little bit more on defense. Stay out of foul trouble. Pass out on top there to number 6. That is Casey Kamstra. The sub in here for North Fayette Valley. That looks to be number 25, Jocelyn Murray. Number 6, Kamstra heads to the bench. Cotman's walking the ball up the floor. Donlin attempted to catch that errant pass there off her hands, out of bounds, to the NFV basketball. We got 3:35 left here in the third quarter. Shout out to our scoreboard operator, Miss Maeve Cater. Thanks, Maeve, for sticking out with us tonight and helping out. Donlin with the rebound attempt. Pushes the ball to Cotman, who drives the ball down the middle of the floor. Looks to the right. Passes in the right wing to Brecklin Schutte, who drives to the rim. Falls down, and it looks like it's going to be out of bounds. Tiger Hawk basketball. We don't know about that one, but we can't see all the way from down here. Look, that she may have gotten fouled.
What do I say?
NFV walking the ball up the floor. That is Pollock again. Makes a nice move on Schutte. Passes on the wing to Murray. Murray's in trouble. Oh, Schutte push from the back. And it's going to be NFV basketball underneath. Another sub here for NFV. Number 27, Cody Batterson of the game.
Great.
For the Bulldogs, number 14, Isabel Carroll into the game. Miss Trappy here. What would you like to see NFV here do on the offensive end to get rolling a little bit? Down 22-5 here late in the third quarter.
I would say take more shots and get more rebounds.
That's that hard hitting analysis we appreciate from Miss Trappy. And that's a little bit high there on the shot from 24 from Sydney there. I was a little bit high. Pass at the sideline here to Cotman. Go up the left side. Looking for a pass here to Carroll. They run the old flex cut. Could have used the bounce pass. Core down with the rebound. Cotman with the shot. It is no good. There's a mad scramble. And we got to get back here. Bulldog defense. That's another one of those goofy 7th grade rules. Your NFV looks to the ball on the sideline. Miss Trappy, what do you want to see here out of the Bulldogs for the rest of the third quarter here as they like to extend this lead some more?
I would say less fouls and to stop reaching and to get more shots.
Yeah, now pass there on the wing. Pass in the post of Votts, and she goes up, and it is no good. Mollering with the rebound, passes the Votts again, and she is fouled. And there's 2 shots here coming for Sydney Votts as she heads to the line. Rocking some pink shoes. There's some fancy, funky-looking shoes out there. Miss Trappy, if you played basketball, what kind of shoes would you wear? Color?
I would probably want I really like the Caitlin Clark new blue ones, and I like Sabrina's.
Yeah, that was pretty sweet.
Yeah.
I kind of like the old SpongeBob ones. When I was in high school, a kid had SpongeBob. One was green, or one was yellow, excuse me. One was pink for Patrick Starr. That was quite the look. Now, free throws are good there. That brings the Tiger Hawks within 22 to 7, of the Bulldogs. Shields with a nice move to the middle, leaves it long. Great rebound there by Allison Hegenstick. She drives in, throws it up, looking for a foul. They're not going to get one. Should have got a flop warning. Trudy all over her on defense, passes it up again on top there to Pollock. She shoots. It is no good. Cora Donlin with the rebound. She is tied up. And it looks like it'll be MFL Marmac basketball.
Great defense by MFL Marmac.
Yeah, fantastic. Great job there by Cora Donlin. Bring that rebound. NFV brings in some new players. Number 10, Stella Moore. Number 15, Vivian Ambrosen. And number 6, Casey Kamstra. Lily Shields looking to drive passes to the middle. Molly Cotman, she goes up with the right hand with a runner. It is good. And the Bulldogs are now push their lead 24-7. 1 minute, 21 seconds to go here in our first quarter.
Third quarter,
excuse me. And the steal Cotman on the left sideline. Looks to push, passes to Allison Hegensteck, who tries with the right hand. She's a lefty. Doesn't quite finish. And the Tiger Hawks are back on offense. Brooklyn Schutte with a tip out front. Batterson drives in with a blocking foul here on Shields. Shields didn't agree with the call. I think it was a great call there by our officials. And if he looks at NFV looks. So looks like we got a confusion here, and so that's the 5th team foul of the half here on NFV, and we're gonna have NFV here shooting free throw. Or sorry, excuse me, a foul, the 5th foul of the quarter on Lily Shields, not the 5th foul on Shields, just the 5th team foul of the quarter. A little confusion there with the officials in the score table. Batterson lines up the first one, and it is good for NFV. That's the 3rd free throw this quarter they've made. Doing a nice job getting to the line, being aggressive on offense. Their offense is a lot more crisp here in the 3rd quarter than it was the first 2 quarters. And it is up, and it is no good. Cotman with the rebound. She is flying up the floor, down the middle of the floor, using her left hand. Fantastic move. Shields attacks the middle. Passes to Isabel Carroll. Oh, look to score. Passes to Cora Donlin on the edge. Cotman falls down. The basket is good. NFV's walking the ball up the floor. Ambrosen on the top of the key. Double screen. Passes on the edge.
Molly Cotman better be careful. She's got 3 fouls.
Molly Gauntlet with 3 fouls here. In a game when you're up by 18, I suppose you can afford to be a little more aggressive. But in a close game, Miss Traffy, we'd love to see them hurry move their feet a little bit more, a lot less reaching and grabbing. Now Common for 3. That was a great look from the top of the key. NFE offender falls down. There's a madhouse. Push them off the floor. Ambrosen gets the ball. Passes out to Batterson. She is back in the defender. Great move to the bucket. Oh, it's no good. What a great look by number 27 for North Fayette Valley. At the buzzer, it is no good by Lily Shields. And we head to the 4th quarter with your Bulldogs with a 26-8 lead in the North Valley Tiger Hawks. We'll be right back after an important message from our sponsors. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Allen Roofing Construction and Real Estate, Cater Farms, and Pat's Electric, proudly serving the communities of Marquette, McGregor, Monona, Farmersburg, Luena, and Prairie du Chien. Our scoreboard out. We apologize there for our scoreboard operator. Bentley was we had some issues there with filming the scoreboard. Must have been some PE equipment there on top of the scoreboard. As we lock in here and open up the 4th quarter, NFV back with their starting 5. Schrader on the edge. Passes number 17. She is not on our score sheet with a great pass. Or 17 is Slack with the move. Number 8, Fuentes on the edge, passes on top to Schrader. It is stolen by Shields, and the Bulldogs have opened up their largest lead of the game. It is a 20-point lead for the Bulldogs here as we get rolling.
Great easy bucket by Lily Shields.
Fuentes with a great pump fake, attacks the middle. Stolen again by Cotman, and she is off to the races. An easy bucket there.
The Bulldogs
for
seem to be
Cotman.
reaching flow state.
Number 23 walking the ball up the floor here for the Tiger Hawks. Schleck with the move on the edge. Hello. Hey. What? Let me send you the link.
What? What?
I'm having technical difficulties with my mic. I gotta figure it out here.
Oh. Lily Shields passes the ball to Brecklin. She takes a deep shot and misses. Number 17 for NFE is walking the ball up. She attempts to pass it to number 20, and Lily Shields steals it and passes it to Molly Cotman. Molly Cotman gets the easy bucket.
Hey, thanks, there. I was having some technical difficulties. Good thing my old good friend YouTube here helped me out, and I could get back live here. And the Bulldogs are now up 32-8. Pass in the middle. Foul on number 23 from North Fayette Valley. She is not listed on our score sheet, but a very talented young lady. With 4:05 here left in the 4th quarter, the Bulldogs have opened a 32-8 lead in the Tiger Hawks. Coleman out top with a pass to the wing. Passes a little bit over Hagenstick's head. What would you like to see there on offense for the Bulldogs, Trappy?
I would say look for better passes and try to get around the defenders. Drive in a little bit more.
A mad scramble on the ball, and Cowley comes out with it, passes on the edge to Streff. Oh, she may have stepped out of bounds. Passes in there to Lockhart on the wing here. Lockhart with the ball again. She drives in. Streif with the ball. She is tied up, and it's going to be white basketball here with 3 minutes and 22 seconds left in our fourth quarter. Myra Cowley into the game for the Tiger Hawks. Moving on the ball up the floor is Kaufman. She fires deep from the right side for a three that is no good. I think the Bullets have hit a three tonight, have they, Trappy?
I don't think they have since the first quarter.
Since the first quarter. Cora down on top with a pass to Brecklin. Shooty cheat. She drives right. Nice move. May have been fouled there. Number 23 leaving the ball up the floor. Cowley with the pass back to 23. It is up. It is good. NFV trying to call their way back into the ball game, down 32-10. Hagenstick on the wing, passes to Donlin. Back in there to Hagenstick, who misses wide right. Miss Trappy, the Bulldogs' offense has really become stagnant here the last couple possessions. What do they got to do to get rolling again?
I would say we need to look for more passes, get more rebounds, take more shots, and drive
These
in.
girls seem to do a lot better, too, when they play in the fast break instead of the half court. Would you agree with that?
I would agree with that.
Well, with a timeout here, almost by NFV, the Bulldogs have now opened a 24-point lead here in the fourth quarter with 2 minutes and 20 seconds. This timeout here is sponsored by Cater Farms.
She leaves.
Okay, with 2 minutes and 20 seconds here left in the game. NFV looks to inbound the ball. That is number 23 again, not on our roster. Walking the ball up the floor. Passes on the wing to Lockhart. Passes back to 23. Back on the wing there to Streff. Back to Lockhart. She drives in. Throws the shot up. It is long. It is no good. Shields the rebound. Looks to push the ball up the floor. Drives in. Runner on the right side is no good. And, because the Bulldogs were up there. What's the rules on pressing there, Kinley, here in the second half when 8th graders are up by 15 or more?
They cannot press. If up by 15 or more, they cannot press.
I see. Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you. Like to shout out tonight's official sponsor. That's Pizza Ranch, brand new to Prairie du Chien, Wisconsin. I believe a special shout out to maybe one of 5 million people watching at home. That'd be to Cash and Miles Burke watching from the main streets of Monona, Iowa. Shout out to our fans out there. Molly Kaufman shoots, hits on the top of the key, and the Bulldogs have pushed their lead to 36-10. Passes inside to Schrader on the edge to Cowley, and she clangs in the two. Ooh, and a travel there by Lily Shields. So let's take one more opportunity here to shout out Cash Burke and Miles Burke watching at home here after daycare. Hopefully had a good day. There's no popcorn here today, otherwise they'd be in the stands throwing popcorn at me and Kinley here announcing the game.
Or marshmallows.
Or maybe marshmallows for Miles.
Miles the Marshmallow Man.
Fuentes into the game. And, pass off 23's foot. Back on top again to the corner to Schleck, back into the post 23. She goes up, a nice move over her left shoulder, puts the bucket in, and NFV showing signs of life, 36-14. Pass on, Shields in the middle, and if he looks to press, they got a trap. The pass on top to Kaufman on the wing to Hagensack. She is deep for three. Clanks in the first Bulldog three since early in the first quarter. And NFL Marmac has opened their biggest lead at 39-14. Schleck drives in, draws the foul, misses the bucket. She will go to the line shooting two.
NFV looks a lot more alive than they did last quarter.
I think this just shows that the difference here with NFV when you can bring in a veteran lineup and you end up with a little more experience on the floor and the ability to press here now and late in the fourth quarter is giving them a little more juice. I'd expect to see NFV press a lot here in the 8th grade game. Schleck's free throw is up, and it is no good. Rebound there by Schrader. Kicks it out to Cowley. Schleck for three. It is long. Final up the floor here is Kaufman. A little bit out of control. Over and back here on the Bulldogs. And, man, good thing this is a 25-point because the Bulldogs looked a little bit frazzled, struggling a little bit here at Trappy. How do they break this press?
I would say just try to dribble around it, and if you can't, look for open passes.
Pass there on the edge. No foul. A lot of contact. Gives me white basketball here. 20.3 seconds left. Cora Donlin checks out. Brecklin Shitty checks in. Carroll with the ball in the front court. Oh. Passes on top there to Kaufman. Gets the ball in. Tacks the rim. Leaves a runner. It is up and it is good. And that look, don't stop the clock. Keep it rolling. This looks for all she wrote. At the buzzer, it is no good. Your MFL Marmac 7th grade girls are victorious tonight in game number 1, 41-14. For Mr. Burke, this is and Kinley Trappy. We appreciate you for watching, and we'll be back with game 2 action in 15 minutes. And we are back for game 2 here at MFL Marmac Middle School for NFV 8th grade versus MFL Marmac 8th grade. Bulldogs win the tip. Autumn Breeze drives on the right side, kicks on the edge to Kendall Egan. Mia Cotman drives. Trappy shots up. Briar Benteen with the rebound. The putback is no good, but she is fouled there by number 18, Riley Steffens of NFV, and she goes to the line here. The first free throw is up, and it is no good. Kendall Egan is also one of our starters here for the Bulldogs. NFV looks to start Riley Steffens, Addie Kraft. Oh, look at this. Our starting lineups here. This is the advantage of having the second shot is up and it is missed. The advantage of having Mr. Brett Corlett back here to help us run the scoreboard is he is the true master here. I'm just the guy with the headset.
I wouldn't say master.
Cotman drives in. She leaves the ball short. She is fouled there underneath by number 22, Maya Anfinson. Here we go again with the starting lineups for the Bulldogs. We have Kendall Egan, Trinley Trappy, Briar Benteen, and Autumn Breeze. Head coach, your athletic director, Mr. Dave Corlett. Cotman passes on the edge to Trappy. She drives with the right hand. Breeze drives in. Trappy, deep shot, no good.
Oh, good steal by Cotman.
Ooh. A lot of collisions there, a lot of pushing and shoving. 13 there for NFV. Vots. We got a 30-second timeout here by NFV here. Coach Mose looks to talk to the Lady Tiger Hawks here how to handle this pressure. I think we're going to see a lot of pressure here from the Bulldogs in the game.
Looks like they're playing the press, right?
Yeah, Mr. Clay, it looks like a lot of physical full court press. There's going to be, I got a feeling, a lot of fouls and a lot of contact in this game. This is going to be a physical game. So far, more resembles football than it does basketball, but here we are. 0-0 here early in the early stages of the ball game. The Bulldogs look to pick them up full court. Passes in there to Voss. She passes on the edge there to Kraft. Ball shot is up, and it is no good by Steffens.
Another steal.
Hey, Egan on the break. She's up. It is good. Put it on the board. Kendall Egan with a great finish through contact, and the Bulldogs take an early 2-0 lead. Egan, a 74% free throw shooter, heads to the line here for the Bulldogs. All stats are brought to you by Mr. Dale Hansen's 8th grade math class. Anfinson with the rebound, passes ahead there to Cannon. Cannon driving the ball up the floor, struggling to handle the ball. Voss sets the screen, and he is out of bounds. So far here, NFV looks struggling with the ball up the floor. The pressure by MFL Marmac is tough to crack. Pass into Voss. She passes on top to Cannon, who drives in. It is up. It is no good. Cotman with the rebound. She's flying up the floor, looking to make a pass ahead. She drives to the middle. Pass to Benteen, a little bit off the mark, and it'll be NFV basketball here. The strategy by the Bulldogs.
It seems to be working for them so far. I mean, they're discombobulating NFV here a little bit. They don't, I don't know if they see much of this in middle school, but I think we need to capitalize more on offense. It seems our offense is driving down the court.
Egan with the rebound. She puts it up. Basket is no good. She is fouled, and she heads back to the free throw line. Kendall Egan now a 72% free throw shooter after that last miss. Thanks for our live stats and analytics brought to you by Mr. Dale Hansen's 7th grade advanced math class. It is
Mr.
up,
Hansen.
and it is no good. Hopefully Mr. Dale Hansen there. He's gone today. He wasn't feeling well. Hopefully he's feeling better there up in Eastman. Shout out to his wife for making snacks for us at school tomorrow.
What snacks is she bringing?
Sugar cookies, I think.
Ooh.
We'll also have pork roast for lunch tomorrow. It's the old 12 days or 10 pounds of Christmas that we call it as our staff. Back to the action here. Cotman drives in. She may have traveled. One more to Egan. She puts it up. It is no good. Cotman with the putback. It is good. And the Bulls have opened a 4-0 lead. Pass ahead there to Anfinson. It is turnover. Kinley Trappy runs. She trips. She's got a knee brace on. Hopefully she's all right. Looks to be okay. Trappy drives in. Egan on top. Passes the ball on the edge there to Mia Cotman, excuse me. Kinley Trappy drives into the paint. Anfinson's all over her. Great defense there by the Tiger Hawks. Looks like number 20 is into the game for NFV, and that is Bristol Schrader, 7th grader. And it looks like Myra Cowley also looking to check in here for the North Fayette Valley. Breeze into the paint, passes the ball into Bentine. Nice move. She is fouled. And Briar Bentine heads to the line. Number 20, Miss Bentine on the season at the free throw line is a solid 65%. The shot is up, and it is no good. NFV, hands in their hips. They look to be a little bit tired here with this fast pace of the game. Also into the game now for the Tiger Hawks is Lauren Schleck. And Myra Colley. Looks like almost a whole 7th grade lineup here in for the Tiger Hawks. 19 with the rebound, and it is no good. Schrader with the rebound. Schleck's driving the ball up the floor. Oh, number 23 for the Tiger Hawks there. Traveled, but it was missed. 23 on the name.
Poked away.
Aggressive defense there by Trinley Trappy, excuse me. Well, it's steal there. Push the ball ahead to Cotman. She up. That's off on Black. And wild scramble. There's a missed shot by Cotman. Missed shot by Bentine. Trappy from the wing is no good. Gets her own board. Misses again. Schleck with the pass up to number 23. She looks to drive the ball up the floor. Passes over there to Schleck. Looking into the paint to Schrader. Passes just a little bit off. She corrals it in back to Schleck on the edge. She drives right. A little bit of contact. No call. It'll be NFV ball underneath the basket here. So, yeah. I want to say shout out here to Bentley Foley. He was our cameraman in game number 1. He's heading out. Grandma's here to pick him up. We are Dad, sorry. And we are now replacing with Brentley Bentine, younger brother of Bulldog former football player Briar Bentine, or Carver Blitz Bentine, and younger brother of current player Briar Bentine. Trappy for 3, and it is good.
Ooh, good shot. Good shot.
And the Bulldogs have opened a 7-0 lead here in the early going. Mr. Corlett, what do you feel like the keys are for the Bulldogs here as they've improved their lead to 7?
I think the big thing here tonight, so far we've seen they're really struggling at the free throw line. I think they're leaving a lot of easy points there. I think that's something maybe Coach Corlett can address tomorrow in practice, but they're playing tough defense.
Yeah, NFV's only got a handful of shots off here so far in the game. Fantastic job there. Good pass. Trappy for 3 is long off the back of the rim. Pass to Myra Cowley, excuse me. Number 23 with the drive. She is fouled by number 4 for the Bulldogs. That is Trinley Trappy. And the Bulldogs doing a nice job here on defense. The Tiger Hawks have only got a handful of shots off here so far in the game. Into the game now for the Bulldogs is Charlie Campo and Natalie Sorensen. Ian with the rebound, passes up ahead To Cotman, she drives in, leaves it off short for Sorensen. It is up. It is good. Count the bucket. The Bulldogs have opened a 9-0 lead on the Tiger Hawks. Fuentes up the left sideline. She drives into traffic. Great defense, help defense there by Kendall Egan. A drive in there by number 12, Talon Streif. Another foul on the Bulldogs. And with a short bench here for the Bulldogs, Corlett, do you worry about them getting into foul trouble early in this game?
At this point, yes. I mean, we're seeing tough defense, but that tough defense is leading to some fouls here. I just worry. I don't know. Do they have the bench to sustain them?
NFV looks to be playing here about 10 deep here. A lot of subs. Bulldogs do not have 10 girls. I don't think we have 10 girls out for middle school basketball, hardly.
I do not believe so.
Common with the drive. The girls who do have are fantastically talented. They're all pretty good kids. Common for three. It is up. It is out of bounds. And it is going to be NFV ball. 1:06 left here in our first quarter. Tonight's first quarter is sponsored by Cater Farms. Support local, eat beef. 23 with the drive, passes on the edge to Fuentes. She passes out on top to Streif. Streif in the post. It is up. It is Schleck with the shot, or Stevens with the shot, excuse me. It is no good. The rebound there by Ken Legan. She looks to push ball up the right sideline, crosses over to the middle of the court. On top, passes to Autumn Bree. She shoots the three. It is up. It is no good. Great rebound by Steffens there from North Fayette Valley. Ken Legan with tough defense here on Cannon. Forcing her. Great. Good effort on the floor. Mia Kaufman on the floor. It is a jump ball. It's going to stay here with the Tiger Hawks.
Good battle. Good battle.
19.5 seconds left. What do you hope to see from the Tiger Hawks here, Corlett?
Well, I'd like to see them get some better shots in there. Bulldogs are playing tough defense, but I think they just got to take some smarter shots here tonight.
Got to handle the press. Cannon trying to get it in. She's struggling. It is tipped. Breeze with the ball, and that's going to be a foul on the Bulldogs.
These 8th graders are aggressive.
Aggressive defense on both sides. We've got 4 fouls of the Tiger Hawks and 3 by the Bulldogs. It's going to be a long night here in McGregor if we don't start moving our feet and playing some better defense on both sides. Bring your shoulder pads to the second half, friends. Pass in over Bird now. Mackenzie Bird now into the game now for the Bulldogs. 23 driving. Campo playing defense tight on her. Rebound with Ken Legan. She's got 4.
Pushing up the
3,
court.
2. Lets it fly. It is up. It is no good at the buzzer. As we head to the second quarter, MFL Marmac with a lead, 9-0. We'll be right back after a break from today's sponsors. Our short message, from today's sponsors. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Benteen Farms, ARC, Allen Roofing and Construction, and Pat's Electric, proudly serving the communities of Marquette, McGregor, and surrounding areas since 1974. And we are back here for McGregor on a beautiful winter night here in the beautiful historic community of McGregor. The Bulldogs driving the ball in here. We have Mia Kottman, Briar Benteen, Mackenzie Bird now, Trinity Trappy, and Ken Legan on the floor. Common wanted to use the pick, didn't do it. Trappy passes on the edge. Common drives. It is up with the left hand. It is good, and the Bulldogs have opened their biggest lead of the night, 11-0. Cannon's looking to get the ball in. She's struggling. Bird now with the steal. Bird now flying to the basket. Great defense there by Addie Kraft from Fayette Valley with a great steal. Cannon into the front court now with the ball. Looking at the ball into Steffens. She's long and athletic. Oh, what a
Ooh.
great move. Just didn't finish. Want to give a shout out again to our support staff here. We have providing snacks with the MFM Armac Booster Club, and our scoreboard and clock operator here is Miss Maeve Cater. She's doing a fantastic job. Bulldog shot there was missed. Maybe a walk there. Cannon into the front court, slows it down for the Tiger Hawks, passes on the edge there to Kraft, drives in, and is no good. NFV getting a lot of quality looks here, Mr. Corlett. Are they ever going to finish?
You would like to think so. And you got a timeout here by NFE. Maybe that's something to talk about here during the timeout.
You know, if I was Coach Mose, I'm talking a lot about here. How can I get a stop? Because, you know, a lot of things are going well here for the Bulldogs. And we're back. Sorry there for some technical difficulties. This is our first broadcast, and past Egan there is out of bounds. NFV's full court press seem to be giving some struggles here to the Bulldogs. This is our first ever live broadcast here. I'm Brandon Burke on the call, joined by my color commentator, Mr. Brett Corlett. We had Kinley Trappy in the first game for us, and Cottman for 3. It is no good. Breeze with a tough rebound. Egan up, and it is good, and the Bulldogs have now pushed their lead to 14. Kinley Trappy tough on defense there. Oh, here we go. We're getting smarter about this. Vods bring the ball up the floor. Now it's over to Cannon. She passes in to Anfinson. They got to look through the ball to Steffens more in the post. She seems to be one of their best athletes.
I agree.
Pass ahead to Breeze. Breeze looks to attack. Cottman 4-3. It is up. It is no good. Benty with a tough rebound. Pass to Egan. It is up. It is good. Count the bucket. And the Bulldogs now with the pressing rules here, you got to push it back to half court before they pick up on defense. Thanks to Brecklin Shooty there for running and getting me a charger as we were about to die.
Good job, Brecklin.
We want to lose our feed here from our million fans at home. You know, again, we appreciate all our viewers. Sounds like Trinley Trappy's grandma is broadcast listening in today, and I know that Cash and Miles Burke are listening in, probably eating popcorn right now. Hopefully they're behaving for their mom. Ball's in with Cottman, driving up the court, attacks the middle of the floor. She's dribbling, passes it to Breeze at the top of the key, 4-3. It is up, it is no good, it's long off the back. Rebound by Cannon from NFV. Let's defense clear, and here's Schleck coming off the sideline here for the Tiger Hawks. 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter, and NFV is yet to score. A great pass from Anfinson to Steffens. They need more of that.
NFV finally gets on the board here.
They have Riley Steffens in the middle there. Is a great basketball, but they need to feed her the basketball. Cottman on top to Egan for 3 is long. The Bulldogs, they've been watching the MFL Marmac boys teams of old here. We are chucking threes and playing physical defense. Schleck with the drive, passes the Cannon. She's up. It is no good. Anfinson with the rebound and the putback. NFB's got a little bit brewing here now with this full court press, causing some problems for the Bulldogs. Trappy was trapped, throws it ahead to Egan, who passes over on the side to Ooh, good
Stolen by
defense by Cotman. She is. She throws the ball out of bounds. There's a lot of contact there. NFV. Schleck back in. Or Streif back in. Nope, it is Schleck. I apologize. Trinity Trappy with the drive and the foul. It is up. It is no good. She heads to the line for 2. Trinity Trappy, one of the Bulldogs' premier free throw shooters, heads to the line. She is an 81% free throw shooter on the year. Again, stats and analytics brought to you by Mr. Dale Hanson, 7th grade advanced math. First shot is no good.
These missed free throws are really hurting the Bulldogs tonight, I think, Mr. Burke.
You
I think
know,
we gotta spend a lot of time more.
We're going to have to do a better job here moving forward of keeping live game stats here. Maybe we can get some more 7th graders to help us because we need these in-game, statistics help us out. That free throw was good. Streif with the ball, or Schleck with the ball, driving it up. We also have number 2 on the floor, Myra Cowley in the post. Anthony was open, but they tried to post feed her from the top. Great rebound by Sorensen. Egan presses. She drives. She's a little contact, no call. Physical game here so far in McGregor.
Well, Mr. Burke, you have a unique perspective to basketball because you coached it, played it, and you are also a referee, correct?
That is correct. As a player, played for the world's greatest JV coach of all time, Mr. Adam Simon. A lot of great memories from Coach Simon, Coach Moon. Was a part of one state qualifying team and was a practice squad player on the other team. A lot of great memories, Coach playing as a kid. Former UNI intramural champion for the Flint Tropics. Don't worry, I was like the 9th best player of 9 on my team. We had some really great high school players on that college intramural team, and I was not one of them. But as an official, yeah, it's always interesting to see the different quality of games you see in the area. This game is about the most physical I've seen. The other night, I was in Guttenberg, and it was super physical. We called a lot of fouls, and Mayfield Marmac, both boys and girls at the high school and middle school, play a really physical brand of basketball. They want to force the officials to make a call. Cotman with the shot there. She's a little frustrated.
Do you see many similarities between these middle school teams compared to maybe the varsity teams that?
I think the Bulldogs, especially the girls' side, these middle school teams really do mirror the high school team. They are fast. They're physical. They don't have a lot of size. Has a made bucket there by Talon Streif. Great shot there from Fayette Valley. They're clawing back in this game, 17-6. And we got a confusion on the call here. And let's say we have a foul on number 17, Lauren Schleck. And we're going to have 2 shots here for Mia Cotman. But the Bulldogs JV team was a lot like these girls in the varsity as well. Really physical, kind of daring the officials to call fouls. And if you get a crew that's going to call them, you can be in trouble. However, as they've proven here tonight, if you can be physical on defense, it causes all sorts of problems for the offense. I mean, NFV has really struggled here in this game to get anything going offensively. The girls have done a great job here. I know the scoreboard here says it's the first quarter, but we are into quarter number 2 here tonight in McGregor. Cotman's second free throw is up, and it is good. And the Bulls have now opened a 19-6 lead, keeping the press on here. Oh, they're pulling back. Schleck with the pass. Ooh. Nice finish there by Talon Streif. She's at the last 2 buckets for the Tiger Hawks, and they are back in this game. Timeout White. Coach Dave Corlett, he's in year 27, year 24 of coaching middle school basketball. Thanks to our stats department, Miss Wurgis with the assist there. We'll take this time to thank our sponsors one more time here in the first half. Today's first half is brought to you by Cater Farms in Gaillard, Benteen Farms in Farmersburg. NFV's providing that full court pressure now and down 19 to 8. 11-point lead, but the Bulldogs is the lowest they've had in a long time. Nice break the press there by Cotman, gets it ahead. He's in a bad spot. Great. Ben Keen backing a girl down. Fuentes all over her. Jump ball, and that's going to be black basketball. Schleck with the inbounds to Cannon. Back to Schleck. He's pushing the floor. 6, 5. Street from the end, into the pass into Fuentes. It is no good, and we head to halftime here in McGregor, 19 to 8. We'll take this break. When we return, we'll be joined with halftime stats and a halftime interview with 7th grade basketball player, Miss Molly Cotman. We're joined here at halftime by 7th grader Miss Molly Cotman. Molly, why don't you tell me about how the game went here in game number 1? The Bulldogs coming out victorious 41 to 14. Tell me about that game.
I thought we played really well as a team, and we all contributed well, and we all shared the ball as much as we could. And I love how our team has like the energy from the start to get our team rolling and have good positivity towards everybody on the team. And I thought our team just did great over the whole game, and I just thought we are a pretty solid team.
Yeah, with a group of girls of, I believe you have 6 on your team, if
Yeah.
that's correct. How
Yeah.
do you maintain that level of energy through all 4 quarters with most of you playing almost the entire game? How do you maintain that energy?
Well, we really try to set our girls up for points, so we all try to, I don't know what the word is, but the energy is just right off the bat. We try to get up by a bunch, and then we try to like share the ball as much as we can and just get to everything. And
Yeah, I was really impressed with the effort here by the Bulldogs, tonight. Beating a historically strong NFV team 41-14, that's a great job. Well, thank you, Miss Coleman. I appreciate it, and good luck the rest of the year.
thank you so much. Thanks for letting me be on here.
And we'll be back after these messages from our sponsors and a quick break to change out the battery. We are back here. So the second half, I am joined by Brett Corlett. This is Brandon Burke. The Bulldogs here on offense early. Egan driving in with a runner. It is blocked by Steffens. Anfinson with the rebound. Passes to Cannon. Ooh, Egan with a lot of contact out front. Lots with a pass to Cannon. It's a steal there by Benteen. Egan looks to run. Pass it to Cotman. She shoots. She's fouled. Basket's not good. She heads to the line. Great start here in the second half for the Bulldogs. They're looking to press the issue and be aggressive here. They want to get that full court press. They forced a turnover. They got a layup here, and they pushed the lead back to 12. Mr. Corlett, what are some of the keys here in the second half for the Bulldogs to pull out a win?
I really think they need to maintain this aggressive press. It's working well for them. I think we're 2 for 8, if I'm correct. Keeping track of my head tonight. On free throws, I just really think the free throws are something that could really change this game. With how physical it is and how many times we're going to the line, I think making free throws for both teams is going to be determined a lot here in the second half.
Anfinson is in trouble in the lane. 3 seconds on Steffens, it looks like. Cotman looks inbound. NFV with a full court press. Pass to Breeze, back to Cotman. She looks to attack the middle, crosses over again. Got away with a carry there. Passes on the wing. Breeze looks to finish. As she does, through
Tough shot.
contact. She hit the ground hard. A lot of contact, not a foul. I agree with that, no call. A lot of contact. She hit the deck, but NFV's girl was straight up and down. Pass to Anfinson in the post. Ooh, Steffens, there she is again.
Nia Common will inbound the pass here.
NFV's kind of found something in the post there with Anfinson and Steffens. They just got to attack it more. Common hit the deck. This floor is not very forgiving here in McGregor. It hurts when you fall with the drive and the foul. And Mia Cotman's heading to the line here. The Bulldogs winning 22-8. Common's first free throw is up, and it is no good. The Bulldogs now drop to 2-9 at the line tonight. Definitely something they need to work on
Leaving
in
a
the
lot
coming
of
weeks.
leaving a lot of points out there.
2 for 10. For you math people out there like Dr. Dale Hansen, you're talking about 20%.
I noticed a lot of 7th graders play for this NFV 8th grade team. Do you think, Mr. Brick, that is a disadvantage or in the short term, but an advantage in the long term?
Oh, absolutely. I think giving these girls the chance to, especially with their with NFV's big numbers in the 7th grade, allowing your 7th grade, maybe your average 7th graders to play more in the 7th grade game, these top 7th graders to play more in the 7th grade game. I think that gives them a great opportunity to grow in the long term. NFV's got some really talented players here. And our 8th grade team has only lost 2 games in the last 2 years and in school ball here. I mean, so you're going toe-to-toe with one of, if not the best in the Upper Iowa Conference. Second best. Crespo's probably the best. The Upper Iowa Conference. That's a really good advantage in the long term. Our officials for tonight's second game is Mr. Randall Filling and Miss Shauna Lane. They're doing a great job. 23 drives to the bucket with a great seal in the post there by Infinson. She had it on her back. They missed her. Egan with the press, pushing the ball up the floor with the pass to Kaufman. Went up a little bit out of control. Didn't get the foul call she wanted. And with a turnover, and NFV continues to hang around in this ball game. With a minute from Armac. Egan with the pass, with the steal. Schleck with the... They said with the block, but no. And the huge collision there. Again, on this floor in McGregor, it feels more like concrete than a basketball floor. It hurts when you go down. If you're hungry here while in the building, make sure you check out the Booster Club concession stand run by MFL Marmac Jr. Blake Schutte tonight. Thanks, Blake, for helping out the Booster Club. Oh, his sister says he retired. He's no longer helping with the Booster Club. There's nobody in there. That's okay. Campo and Sorensen into the game here for the Bulldogs. Cowley, Fuentes, Cannon, Streif, and Anfinson in for the Tiger Hawks. Fuentes up top, driving right past Trinley, Trappy.
Good recovery.
And Coach Mose wants a foul there on the defensive end, and I tend to agree with her. Their girl got mugged. There was no call. It's really hard. Fidgeting is not easy, kids. By the way, the state of Iowa is always looking for more officials. If you care to join, please, trust me, it's not easy. I would much rather sit here and announce the game than officiate it. It is hard work, and people are always mad at you no matter what you do. You're never right. So pass head to Sorensen. She up, lows, does not finish. Anfinson with a tough board. Passes it ahead to Cannon. She's driving the floor. Cannon drives, is fouled by Trinley Trappy. She heads to the line. NFV with a chance to get this to 10 points here. When they were down 16-0, they have really battled tough here in the last quarter and a half.
10-6 run in the last 2 quarters.
That's middle school basketball for it. Not always a lot of scoring. The free throw is long off the back of the rim. And we have Schrader into the game. Cannon with the next shot. It is up, and it is good. And NFV is clawed back within 22-11. Egan attacks the middle, about stumbles, recovers, passes over on the wing to Breeze. Breeze in the corner to Campo. She thought about the three, did not take it. She just told me in class today, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. We got 3 seconds on Natalie Sorensen. And the Bulldogs begin to unravel here a little bit in the third quarter. Mr. Collette, what do they got to do to get back on track here?
Well, they're making a lot of mental errors, I think. They're turning the ball over a little much. We've had a few travel calls, out of 3-second violation.
That is one of the struggles. That is one of the struggles when you have a short bench and you are pressing and pressing and pressing. It gets to be tough here to keep the energy up for 4 quarters. I don't think Kendall Egan's how he came off the floor in this game.
I do not believe so.
And now as we say that, here she gets a quick breather at the end of the quarter. Kaufman's back in with the ball. And Sapphire's sliding in on Fuentes. Good defense by Sorensen. Schrader misses the pass there.
Kaufman will inbounds ball here.
Kaufman with the pass to Breeze. Back to Kaufman. Looks in the middle. Back over to Breeze. They got to get it across. They do. Campo looks. She jumps into the shot. It is up. It is no good. Great rebound by Schrader from North Fayette Valley. Cannon pushing the ball. Crowley in the corner. Looks to drive. She attacks. It is up. It is no good. Fuentes and Cotman. Fuentes and Cotman tie it up. This is going to be white basketball here. NFV is really hanging tough here in the third quarter. They have definitely matched the Bulldogs' physicality. Cotman drives up, passes to Charlie Campo, drives in, passes to Sorensen. It is up. It is no good. Slutton with the rebound. And she travels underneath. Slutton with a great job to get the board, but just a little confused what to do with the basketball.
I really think NFV would benefit from being more aggressive. It's been working them so far.
Cannon with the runner. It is up. It is good. The NFV is clawed back within single digits for the first time since halfway through the first quarter. Another turnover by the Bulldog. Oh, no. Sorensen with a great play to save it. She travels.
That's right back to those mental mistakes they're making tonight.
Is this where we need a timeout here from Coach Corlett to settle down the girls? We are discombobulated. Oh, we have a sub here for the Tiger Hawks. That's number 14, Addie Kraft, back into the ball game. Your Tiger Hawks here have done a great job fighting and clawing, scratching, whatever it takes. You know, as Mr. Simon once said, do whatever it takes to win. Pass to Schrader. It is up. It is good. Count the bucket. And it is a 22-17 game here. Breeze passes it in, passes it back to Cotman. Cotman on the left sideline. She's going. Great defense there by Kraft. She's all over her. Breeze looks to take the shot. Back to Cotman at the top of the key. It is up. It is good. The Bulldogs needed that, pushing the lead back to 8. You know, Coach Clark, we might look back at this later in the game and say that was the turning point in the game. The Bulldogs, the Tiger Hawks had all the momentum, and Mia Cotman hits a huge 3 at the top of the key. The end of the third quarter.
That is a big momentum swing. The Bulldogs just struggled throughout that entire quarter. I think that 3 there by Cotman, that might just propel this team to a victory tonight.
And we'll be back after the break with a quick word from our sponsors. Tonight's 8th grade game is sponsored by Shooty Farms, Cater Farms, Bentine Farms, and Pat's Electric. And we are back here in McGregor. Mia Cotman, Bulldogs back on the offensive end. We're going to get kind of a 2-for-1 here coming out of the break. Trappy 4-3. It is up. It is short. And the NFV basketball here. 5 minutes, 48 seconds to go in a game. It's been a tough battle here for the Bulldogs.
NFV needs to capitalize here.
Cannon dribbling the ball up, passes a little bit high there for Anfinson. Breeze to Cotman, back to Cotman. Cotman's driving in on Kraft with a nice spin move. It is up, it is good. And the Bulls have pushed this lead back to 5. The quick, Mia Cotman, 5-0 run. Man, do the Bulldogs need that.
Ooh, tough D.
Steffens back into Kraft. It is up. It is no good. What a great effort there by Addie Kraft.
Ooh.
Cannon with a shot. It is up. It is no good.
That is over the back, correct?
That is over the back. That is actually not technically a foul over the back, but that was a push for sure on Bentine there. Pass there to Anfinson. It is up. It is good. And the Tiger Hawks have got this back to single digits. I'd like to see the Tiger Hawks get the ball in the post more between Anfinson and Steffens. Egan's shot for three is no good. Long rebound goes to Breeze. And after a mad scramble there, it's going to be Tiger Hawk basketball, trailing 27-19 with 4:41 left in our fourth quarter. Tonight's 8th grade Upper Iowa Conference matchup. Egan really physical on the edge. Foul on 3 Kelly, and she does not like that call, but that's an obvious body call there on the edge. Kids, I've never seen a kid let agree with a foul call ever, so that's not going to change tonight. Nice out of bounds play by. It is up. Anfinson with the rebound, and NFV is fighting through this contact by the Bulldogs. Both teams giving great effort here, a lot of physicality here in the fourth quarter. And NFV back to the line, down 8. It is good. 27-20, NFV trails the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs, fouls are starting to mount for the Bulldogs as we talked about in the first half. Will that become a problem as this game goes on? And the next basket is good. 21.
Cut this to a 2-possession lead here for the Bulldogs.
Oof. Cotton on top, settles 4-3. It is up. It is no good. Cannon with the rebound. Passes it to Kraft. She drives. It is out of bounds, White. And NFL Marmac here needs a big stop here. NFV looking to score. Ooh. Ooh. Again, we've got Bulldog players discombobulated, frustrated with some of these calls. But again, if you move your feet, you won't worry about some of these calls. What a great game here. Both teams giving great efforts here. And a three, the first three of the night for the Tigers. And they are within 27-24 here. Pass ahead to Benteen, back to Cotman with a great look from the top of the key. It is up, it is short. Steffens with the board. And she throws it out of bounds. That may be the break the Bulldogs needed here. With the lead, 27-24. Timeout, Coach Corlett.
Yeah, he's got to talk to him right now.
You know, at a time when the Bulldogs need a bucket here, let's see what he draws up coming out of the timeout. Today's 30-second timeout, sponsored by our title sponsor today's episode. Today's episode title sponsor is the Driftless Depot. Driftless Depot sells ornaments, laser engravings, smoothies, and snacks during the school day and after school. Please reach out to Driftless Depot and follow us on Facebook to see our products. And we're back in McGregor here coming out of the timeout. The Bulldogs need a bucket here. See what Coach Corlett drew up. It's tough. It's physical. It's a great game here for the Bulldogs. Cotman back into the offensive end here with a pass over to Egan on the wing. Egan with an ankle brace on her left ankle. A little bit of weave action here. Breeze with that knee brace on her left knee. Trevi passes on edge. Breeze, 4-3. It is up. It is short. Rebound by Kraft, and she's looking. Oh, Trevi with a great steal. It is up. Oh, it is no good. With the foul, Egan. The Bulldogs have missed a ton of bunnies tonight's game. Cotman, 4-3. It is up. It is no good.
But she gets her own rebound there.
Egan attacks the hole. Ooh. She is called for a travel, and NFV survives. The Bulldogs have 4 or 5 great looks at it, and they can't come up empty.
NFV might be able to take control of this game in this possession right here, I think.
The pass ahead to Kraft, and it is out of bounds, and it heads. Botz's pass to Kraft is a little bit high. The Bulldogs dodge the bullet there. Here we are, 3:11 to go in a 3-point game. Who do the Bulldogs look to on offense here? Cotman on top of the key, dribbling it, calling out the play, passes over to Trappy. She passes to Breeze, who attacks her, and a floater is up. It is no good. And you're going to have a foul on Benteen, and that's going to send the Tiger Hawks to the line. We are shooting free throws the rest of the game here. NFV at the free throw line tonight is 5 of 8, where the Bulldogs are still 2 of 11 at the line. If they don't win this game, that's going to be the deciding difference. They're at the wrong hoop here. You're at the wrong hoop. And that's the official in me there trying to help out our officials. They were on the wrong side here. That looked really funny. Again, we are all amateurs here. Our officials are highly paid. About $100,000 a game is what we pay out here at MFL Marmac.
So if you are looking to get into officiating, MFL Marmac is the place to do it.
Yes, always got, well, not tonight, but usually top-notch popcorn popped by your athletic director, coach, and 5th grade teacher, Mr. Dave Corlett. Cannon's free throw is no good. Sorensen checks into the ball game for the Bulldogs. Sorensen's a scrappy player underneath for the Bulldogs. Cannon's free throw is up, and it is banked in. The bank is still open, maybe on the West Coast, and it's a 2-point game. Cotman on the drive. Looks to kick to the corner to Egan. Back on top to Treppy. She drives. Kicks to the edge to Brees. She attacks the middle. Egan to the corner. Trappy on the left sideline. Dribbles back up to the top of the key. On the left wing. Up for 3. It is no good. What a great look for Trinley Trappy. Steffens with the board. Ooh. NFV with a mental mistake there by Vaught. She throws the ball into the backcourt. The Sleck, who is trying to run up the floor. We have a sub for NFV. NFV has number 23. We still don't have a name on her. Fantastic young player. Schleck into the game. Anfinson, Cannon, and Steffens are your Tiger Hawks. The Bulldogs are Trappy, Cotman, Egan, Sorensen, and Brees. Cotman on top, looks to drive on Schleck. Great defense by Tiger Hawks, and it's going to be out of bounds on the Bulldogs.
Bad time for a turnover.
Schleck driving the ball to the floor. Passes over to number 23. A wild pass, but it works. She attacks the rim. Egan with great help defense. Cannon passes on the edge. Schleck, 4-3. It is up, and it is good. And oh my goodness, NFV has come all the way back to take the lead.
Look at
This pandemonium on the NFV side of the gym. Coach Moses fired up, and the Bulldogs desperately need a clutch shot. They have not scored in almost 6 minutes of game time. We'll take this break. When we return, the last 1 minute and 46 seconds of Bulldog basketball. We're going to give a shout out here to our camera operator here in game number 2. That's Brantley Benteen. He is rocking the camera operator. He's the younger brother of former MFL Marmac football player, Cover Blitz Benteen, who just finished up a great season. Had 5 tackles in the playoff game up at Bethel, Minnesota. Mr. Benteen, the younger one here, future Bulldog All-Star, current Bulldog cameraman. Our 7th graders let this out to dry tonight, so hopefully we get some more kids who want to join. But thank you to Mr. Benteen and Mr. Foley in game number 1. And we are back in action here from McGregor. NFV now leads 28-27. Cotman, Egan with the pass into Cotman. Schleck aggressive on defense. Probably could have been a foul. No foul call. It's been physical. Schleck forces a turnover. NFV now has the ball. 1:41 left. There is no shot clock in middle school basketball. And
Tough pass.
The coaches wanting to travel. We have a pass out of bounds there by Cannon. The Bulldogs with another chance here. 1:31 left to go. Egan back to Cotman. Back over to Trappy.
Too
Pass
high.
is just a little high. Schleck with the steal. Cannon. Cannon
Foul on Trappy.
with the. We're gonna have shooting fouls. With that new change in the last couple years of 5 fouls in a quarter equals free throws here, and the Bulldogs have completely unraveled. Cannon to the line here. Bulldogs need a bucket. Somebody needs to step up and make a basket here. Cannon's free throw is missed. Look for good box outs here. Anfinson and Steffens both have some length and physicality. Yeah, we need good box outs here by the Bulldogs. It is up. It is good. NFV takes a 2-point lead. Cotman in with a pass from Egan. Streff with Schleck with a great defense. She's going to get called for a foul. She is reaching. No fouls. I can't believe it. Here's a foul. She's been reaching and grabbing a lot in this possession. And NFL Memic has the ball on the edge here. Coach Corlett draws them up nice here. Maybe get one here. Trappy gets the ball. Passes over to Egan. Egan looks to drive. Breeze with a great move. Goes to the rim. Leaves it short. Gets her on board. Kicks it to Egan. Commons looks to drive.
Tough drive there.
Cotman. Tough drive. Fouled on the floor. And Kraft back into the ball game here for NFV. NFV's defense has come alive here in the second half. Egan for 3. It is up. It is long. Schleck with the rebound. Cannon passes off Cannon's hands. The Bulldogs have another chance to score. We have 40.8 seconds left here in McGregor. The Bulldogs press is now causing some problems again for the Tigerhawks.
Not a lot of time left.
Into Trappy. Trappy drives to the left side. Somebody's going with a big bucket here. Off on top to Cotman. Cotman looking for a screen. Ben King with his screen. Drives
She
right
loses the
in.
ball.
Cotman loses the basketball. Commits a foul. Cannon to the line. Some of the Bulldogs are yelling at each other here. We've got to take a deep breath here. Cannon to the free throw line. The gym has gotten eerily quiet here. Cannon, I think 2 for 4 right at the line. First shot is up, and it is good.
Extends that lead to 3. That's huge for NFV here.
NFV takes a 3-point lead. Again, the Bulldogs have not scored this entire quarter.
I do not believe so.
It is up, and it is no good. What a great rebound.
Myers taking it up.
Breeze gets the ball on the edge to Egan. She drives. It is up. It is no good. Kicks it out to Breeze. She shoots. It is up. It is no good. She gets
her
the
own
rebound. Passes to Cotman on the edge. And there's a foul called on, I believe, 22 for North Fayette Valley. Maya Anfinson. I think the Bulldogs lost track of time there. They needed a 3 in that possession, especially where the offense is going. Cotman to the line here. This first one's a big shot. What will Coach Collette do? Do you call a timeout after the first bucket? Do you try to miss the second one on purpose with 8 seconds to go? What do you do? It is up, and it is good. The Bulldogs have finally.
I think, yes, you got to call a timeout here.
You got a full timeout here, called by Coach Holly Modes of the Tigerhawks. MFL Marmac now. What will Coach Corlett draw up here? I don't claim to be Mike Krzyzewski, but I'm trying to make this free throw, and we are following instantly here. If you're the if you're the Bulldogs and the Tiger Hawks, make your free throws. With the speed the Bulldogs have, 8.5 seconds is a lot of time. You can get at least one more possession here in this game. The Bulldogs, the next foul does send a Tiger Hawk to the line. Tiger Hawks have been pretty solid at the line. Cannon's 50%. Anfinson, I believe, is 3 of 4 at the line. Kottman steps to the line here. Unofficially is the Bulldogs' leading scorer tonight. 8.5 left. NFV leads 30-28. Kottman shot is up. It is no good. Benke with the rebound. And she throws it away. And there are 5.9 seconds left.
Timeout here by NFV.
This is another critical timeout, NFV. You have the scoreboard operator. Usually your hometown scoreboard operator gives you a few more seconds. There's a lot of time ran off there for a rebound and a pass out of bounds. But this is middle school basketball, not the NBA. There's no replay, even though we do have replay in front of us. And we would like to argue that the clock should read 6.5. What a great middle school basketball game. MFL Marmac jumped out to a 16-0 lead, something along those lines, before the Tiger Hawks even scored. NFV decided to press, and they just slowly but surely fought their way back into the game. A 5-0 Mia Kottman run pushed the score to 27-17 heading into the fourth quarter, I believe. And NFV has just been on fire here in the fourth quarter, doing a lot of damage in the paint at the free throw line.
It does seem like these girls don't always know what to do with the press.
You know, both teams have really struggled with the press. I mean, it is, it's ragged. It gets wild. What are they going to do? What? She gets the ball in, and we don't foul.
Not a foul.
With .3 left. The Bulldogs didn't foul there. I'm not sure what the plan was at coming out of that timeout.
Yes, I'm not. That's a situation where you have to foul.
And
I just don't.
Lack of awareness coming out of that inbounds pass. She should have been fouled instantly. You got to think Coach Klutz still not in the huddle. So we just didn't make the play. It is up, and it is no good. There's a timeout left here. Does Coach Klutz, do you dare take the timeout? Nope, he chooses not to. The shot is up, and it is no good. Briar Bentine rebounds the basketball, and NFV comes up with a big come-from-behind win here.
It's a great win by NFV tonight.
Fantastic come-behind win by the Tiger Hawks. We'll take this break. When we return, final stats, post-game interviews, and more. As we see our sixth graders taking the floor here, some final post-game thoughts here as we wait for the winning coach. Hopefully get Coach Mose here on the TV. Mr. Corlett, what did you think about the comeback? You know, maybe the biggest comeback in Upper Iowa Conference middle school history. Well, down 16-0, NFV storms all the way back to shock the Bulldogs. 30-28 in McGregor. Tell me, what did I just watch?
Absolutely. I mean, I don't know who keeps the stats for the middle school basketball here for the Upper Iowa Conference, but I think we need to find that person, and they need to let us know because, I mean, NFV down 16-0 at one point, just battled back all the way back and to win this game 30-28. I mean, it is impressive. A lot of these, a lot of middle school kids just sometimes they'll just beat themselves up, but not these Tiger Hawks. They stayed with it and they battled this entire game and really pull out an upset against, I believe, against our MFL Marmite Bulldogs tonight.
Us should only at 26? Oh, I don't know. We are joined here. We're gonna see if she'll come on the air. We're gonna take a quick break, and when we return, hopefully return by Coach Holly Mose.
You want me to go ask?
Okay, and we are back here, joined by North Fayette Valley women's basketball 8th grade coach, Coach Holly Mose. Coach, tell us about the comeback. I mean, down 16-0 and coming all the way back to win. What happened? I don't know if I've ever seen that before.
Well, I wasn't expecting it because we just played Postville and we got beat and we did not play any level that we could play at. And the way these girls locked into the full court pressure, listened to what we were saying about take it inside and drive and be patient on the passes, they just focused, did what they were told, and executed.
Yeah, they grinded back. You know, that down 16-0, nobody quit. He continued to grind. The decision to go with a full court press back against the Bulldogs seemed to really pay dividends for the team.
Yeah, and I think that helped them kind of grow their confidence to realize, like, hey, we can do this full court pressure against a very good Bulldog team who's always known to handle pressure, always gives the pressure. And for them to step up and execute it as well as they did, I'm so proud of them.
How does your defense respond, even up 1 point only in the fourth quarter? Tell me about that effort by the Tiger Hawks.
I don't even think I realized like what they were doing until our Lauren Seek, the number 17, hit that three and realized, oh my gosh, we're up. I felt like we just continued to had to chip away, and they continued to do that. And they had their game faces on, they locked in, and they did what they were told.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for coming on. We appreciate it, and good luck to the Tiger Hawks the
this
rest
is
of the year.
awesome. I love it. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll be back after one final break. I'd like to thank our, you can go, thank you. I'd like to thank our title sponsor tonight's episode, Driftless Depot. That is our middle school student-based enterprise where we sell everything from snacks and chips during the day to smoothies. We also, at the end of the day, when we're open, we sell laser engravings, water bottles, all sorts of things. Final thoughts here from Coach Corlett on the end of what maybe is the most shocking comeback in Upper Iowa Conference history by the Tiger Hawks.
I just got to... We missed a lot of shots. I think the Bulldogs missed a lot of shots tonight. Left a lot of points there for free throws, but I don't want to say that's the whole thing. I really think NFV battled really well tonight. I think they did a great job keeping together, playing together. And like we did talk about, that was a lot of 7th graders on that team too. I mean, what a huge confidence builder for a 7th grade team. For those 7th graders on that team to come out here and battle against this 8th grade team after, a subpar, not the best performance you're looking for the 7th grade game.
And I mean, you're talking a response down 16-0, and as Coach Mose just shared, she didn't even realize what the score was. She just kept coaching, and next thing they hit a big three, and holy smokes, there come the Bulldogs. Well, signing off, this is Brandon Burke with my co-host, Mr. Brett Corlett. Thanks for watching the first episode of Bulldog TV Basketball.